for you, first off, Mike, when you are working on a project like this, where it is a spin on a known property, was there like a kill, a quote, a moment from the original that like you knew right off the bat you still needed to keep in?
well, I mean, I'm gonna go right. The antler thing needed to be in there. Like, I was gonna do it my own way and like figure out a way to like make it my own, but like, I had to figure out a way to do that, and I feel like we achieved it for sure.
Yep.
And so yeah, I think there was that. I think something I haven't talked about a lot is like the music and the soundtrack in the film
Mm,
because we do a lot of winks and nods and like pull in actual Morgan Ames it's like soundtrack pieces. Not only did Blintz Berlin, our composers, use pieces like within the score from the film and little like winks and nods to like some of the measures in the original movie, but like we also pulled like some of the straight up songs to play
right. The
throughout the
like
movie
Santa's
because
crawling, creeping, whatever that one.
yes, yeah, well, and like even in Sleigh Rider, like I mean, it was we were able to, and because like Scott and Dennis, the original producers, like own the rights to like everything, like we
Mm.
could use that stuff, and it was so fitting.
So cool.
And for you, Ruby, obviously there are some pretty grisly scenes throughout all of this. I know you read the script and wanted to be a part of it immediately. Just what
Mhm.
was it like to be on set and to see some of these wild scenes be filmed? And like, were there moments where you were like, "We're doing what now?"
Oh yeah, there was lots of that. Rowan and I every once in a while would be like, "Are we on set of a Hallmark film?" And then somebody's face would be bashed in, and we're like, "Nope, we're on Silent Night, Deadly Night." But yeah, there was a day on set. I hadn't seen any of the kills, and then I was so excited because I was like, "Yay, I get to finally see one." And I almost fainted. And Mike, he's so in it and he's filming it and he's watching and he kind of like looks over at me but continues to work. And once he yells cut, he goes, "Ruby, you all right?" And I was like, I'm gonna throw up. Like, I had to walk out and get air. It was so intense on set. But that being said, the most lovely set. I've never laughed more in my life between this, like, just so much laughter.
And for
That's
Mike,
true.
obviously that has
Yeah.
to make you feel good too. You feel like you're doing something right when the talent is about to throw up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look, I mean, if we're getting those kinds of visceral reactions on set from people who are there who know it's fully make believe, that's great. I also think like if people are having fun on set, like Ruby said, like there was so much laughter between whether it was one of us, one of the actors, like Ruby, Rowan, our AD Reed, our DP Nick, like we were just like there were times when I was like we're having too much fun right now. Like and it
Are
was
we at work?
exactly. And it was a stress. There were days that were very stressful, like where you're just like, oh my God, like how are we gonna get all this done? I mean, it's the common problem of any kind of like indie movie. Not enough
Yeah.
time, not enough money, and that's what we were dealing with every single day. But we were always there, like you couldn't help but smile because you realize what first of all what we were making, and then second of all these scenes when you're in them, you're having so much fun doing them it was just part of the process and that I feel very lucky that we had that.
Thank you both for your time today and happy holidays.
Thank you,
All
Brian.
right.
Happy
Yes, happy
holidays.
holidays.
Bye.
Thanks, Brian.
Bye.